Hi, we're David and Sarah, and we love to travel. Recently, we ran into a roadblock though. Luckily, it didn't take me long to figure out a good solution. Alright. Sarah figured out a good solution.
Either way, we decided on a working holiday in Canada, and we'd like you to share this experience with us. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to do a video about some weird things about Canada and what you will need to know before coming to Canada.
What we wish we knew before we came to Canada.
Yeah. So, the first thing is, we did not know how filthy your car gets when living, I don't know if it's just living on the mountain. No, it's not.
I think the combination of the snow just melting, freezing, always getting plowed off the road, all these dirty piles of snow and mud, your car just ends up filthy all the time.
So filthy.
And there's not really a lot you can do about it. We haven't even washed our car since we've been here because we're just like, it's gonna get dirty again.
Yep. So it seems like everyone just leaves their cars filthy here. Like everyone's cars are dirty during the winter. That's what I've noticed from the town that we stay in, obviously. I don't know about other places. The second thing we've noticed, number two, is that a lot of cars have rust on them.
I think it's because of all the salt or like the ice melt stuff they put on the road. I don't know if it is pure salt or if it just has a lot of salt in it, because I think it lowers the freezing point of the water, so it melts everything, and I think that just really isn't good for metal, because salt and metal is not a good mix.
Lucky we found a car that doesn't have any rust on it, but that's hard to find here. It's really hard to find a car that doesn't have rust on it. So that's something to look out for when you do buy a car in Canada, second-hand car.
Yeah, even late model cars can be full of rust, so just look out.
Yep. Speaking about cars, we've noticed that there's only one insurance company here. Like, you do your license, you buy your insurance for your car, and you pay your stamp duty, and you do everything at one place, but you can't choose your car insurance company because there's only one.
There's only one.
Yeah. You
don't get a choice. It saves you shopping around, I guess.
All right. So now that we're on the topic of cars still, the four-ways. But I'm gonna let David explain that because he has had some experiences with some road rules here that we wish we knew about.
So four-ways are just like a T intersection. I didn't know how they work, and it was quite sketchy at the start. I did some Googling and I figured out that I think the main thing is whoever stops first goes first. I don't know if that's right. If you guys know something different, make sure you put it down below, because
we almost had a few accidents.
That's what we've been going with.
Okay, so on the topic of supermarkets here, we've noticed that the supermarkets have everything that you need. They've got clothes, they've got food, they've got
appliances, they've got
like a pharmacy.
Pharmacy inside.
There's also this one like pharmacy place called London Drugs where it's got everything. It's got groceries as well as pharmacy drugs, and then there's also
fridges,
TVs. Yeah,
it's just like everything.
Yeah, so a lot of the supermarkets that we've noticed have everything, which definitely comes in handy. Yeah. It does come in handy.
The lens that we're filming with right now came from a chemist.
We've also noticed that the milk here is not like Australia or any other place we've been. It doesn't say full cream milk on it. It has a percentage on it. What is the percentage for full cream?
So the one we've been getting is 3.25% MF, which is like milk fat, I think. But when we first got here, we were literally drinking whipping cream and like coffee
Half
cream
and half.
and all these other things, because we're like, what is just full cream milk? We have no idea.
Until someone told us that it was 3.25%, and that is full cream milk. So if you come to Canada and you want full cream milk, you have to look out for 3.25% on the milk, and that is full cream.
While we're on the topic of milk, there's only one brand of milk as well. So everything is just different colors to denote like the different milk fat percentages and whatever, but it's all one brand. At home we have Norco, Paul's, you got your home brands, you got all these different milk brands that you can choose from, but here it's just one thing. And what is it? Dairyland?
Dairyland,
something
yeah.
like that.
Another thing about cars, just gonna go back on that subject for a little bit. I think you need an emergency kit in winter in your car. We got bogged. I don't know what you guys say in Canada here, but we got stuck in the snow. It was getting dark. It was like -3 degrees.
Our fuel tank was empty.
Yeah,
Our
just
fuel
silly.
light was on, but we were trying to get the sunset.
Yeah, and we should have had an emergency kit, because in that moment I was like, oh my gosh, we don't have reception here. It's getting colder, it's getting darker, we're stuck. What do? We were
just like, please Lord, let us just get out of here. And we got out.
We prayed. We were praying very hard, and God came through for us. Emergency kit, put that on your list if you're coming to stay in Canada for the winter season. That is something that's really important. Put an emergency kit in your car. There are also 2 official languages in Canada, French and English. So I've noticed on a lot of products here, there is French and English on milk, on everything. Everything that you buy, chemists, like drugs, anything, it got French. So sometimes you're like reading it and you're like, what is this? Why? I know that that's happened to me a lot, where I'm like reading something, I'm like trying to read it in English instead of just thinking, this is another language, and turning it around and reading the English. One more thing, just something that we've noticed in observation, is they're a little bit backward here with certain things. Like today I had to go and get a medical done to change my work permit, and my receipts I got from the different places, like the medical center, the x-ray, radiology place, they like are written receipts. It's so weird.
They make you pay cash at a doctor's surgery.
Yeah.
Like, not just like debit, cash, like actual cash.
Yeah.
People get paid in checks.
Yeah.
And there's like these drive-through places called like money something, I guess, where you can get your checks cashed quickly or something. And people on payday, that drive-through is packed out because they want their money.
Luckily we don't get paid by check, which is good. But that actually just made me think about another thing: tipping. The tipping culture here. If you're from a country that doesn't tip,
just know you're going to be paying an extra 15%.
Minimum 15%. I'm from South Africa. In South Africa, tipping is customary there. However, it's like 10% or whatever, but you give what you can. Over here, if you give someone 15%, that's like you did a satisfactory service. That's what that means here.
Also, you look at the menu, but that's not the price. There's also tax on top of that, and then a tip.
Tax is not included. I think we call it GST
yeah,
in
we
Australia.
Call it GST, and it's not included on the shelf prices. You'll only know how much you're really paying when you get to the counter, or I guess if you know the percentage, which we don't.
Yeah.
So we're always just like add a little bit on to make sure that we're allowing for that. Alright guys, that's about everything we can think of for right now. If you like this video, if it was helpful to you, make sure you give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It does help us out and we really appreciate it. Check out these other videos and we'll see you in the next one.
Have a good night wherever you're in the world, and we'll see you later. Bye!